Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Christine. Welcome to another All Signs tarot reading. All signs love tarot reading. All zodiac signs, I should say, love reading. Whoa. So this is far too many. I'm just making a mess here. I'm channeling for you in August 2023. We're coming up to September 2023. And depending upon where you are in the world, yeah, it's going to be a different time of year, I want to say, for everybody. But what is not different, what is the same, is that this is a timeless reading. So you're here when you're meant to be here, whether that is in real time, August, September, or you're here many months, even years later. This is a fated connection. You are meant to be here. There is a message here for you. So welcome again. I'm glad you found your way here. My throat chakra is already going nuts. Gemini and Virgo in the house. Okay, so we're about ready to get in. Before we do, I just want to remind you this is a general tarot reading, a general love tarot reading. So take what resonates for you and let the rest go. We're going to get this last cut deck here. And also, I would like to invite you to like today's video. Subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. This really helps keep the channel moving so much more than you know. So thank you so much for the support. Let's see what is going on in this connection today. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. It's the Five of Pentacles in the upright. Whoa. The Queen of Swords in reverse, the Death card in reverse. So this is a no contact and/or separation reading. We can see that here with the Five of Discs. This is the Five of Pentacles. It's Mercury and Taurus energy. And there is, yeah, it's a breakup energy. There's a loss here. And we see in the partnership placement that the Queen of Swords is in reverse. This is Libra ruled by Venus. So somebody hasn't been honest. It is around their ego. This is somebody who is in their ego. And we're also seeing this reversal energy, which is a stuck energy. It's telling us that things aren't moving. This is Scorpio energy, of course. It's the Death card. It's a transformative energy. It's an energy of change, and in particular, the ego. And somebody's having a hard time with that, coming here with the truth. Are they going to be, and what else are they bringing? Because this is where their energy is the strongest. It's the Six of Pentacles in the upright. That's the Moon in Taurus. And that moon energy, communicating and opening up, things that, yeah, that they were not able to see. I feel like they're still having a hard time seeing. But we're going from the Five of Pentacles here into the Six of Pentacles. This is where your person's energy is the strongest. Your specific someone, the someone you're here for today, maybe somebody who's coming to mind for you, but it's a reciprocal energy. This is, well, yeah, it's a giving energy, as you can see. It's interesting because it's somebody from the past. You can see, you know, it's represented with a picture on a wall, you know, and it's also a remembering energy. So this is, for me, this is also your person recognizing that lack of giving, and it's in the upright now, which is a giving energy. It's the Star card. That's the renewal. So this is a lot of what put you where you are. It's the Ace of Swords coming in reverse here. So this is some, look, it is really clear in the partnership placement. It's right below the Queen of Swords in reverse. So this is somebody who's been lying. What have they been lying about? Is it how they feel? Because their ego is keeping them from something here. From a lot of things. We see the Star card energy. It's, of course, a major arcana. It's Uranus energy. So everything's about to change. This is a fated connection. It's also telling us that there's hope here. Coming back into the connection, it's the Star energy. That's the 17. That comes 2 and 8. That's an action number. There's a lot of Gaia energy too. And you can see in this particular card, you know, there's some pouring out of emotional energy here back in. And then there's some taking and kind of pouring outside of the emotional energy. So when we can see it's connected here also. So there's some past energy here in both of these upright cards, which are telling us some things that we want to hear, but we're still picking up on a lot of the past energy. And that's the emotional imbalance, the emotional unavailability, the lack of giving here. But we also see that things are going to be changing. This is the bottom of the deck. It's the Prince of Wands. This is the Knight of Wands. In this deck, there is a divine feminine and a divine masculine energy within some of the cards. And of course, this is the divine masculine energy. It's the Knight of Wands. And this is an energy of somebody on the move. Look at the fire. For some of you, this is a twin flame connection. It's not going to be for everyone, and there's not really a lot of validation here. It's just we can see that. There's a fire burning here, you know, and we can see that they're going off here, holding on to a burning wand. It's the energy of love. It's also the fastest energy. And it's a knight who is on the move. Somebody who is, yeah, look what's happening here. So it's turning into a bottoms up. It's the Emperor energy. So this is the ego. And it seems to be, it's still here, but it's not as, I want to say they're coming out of it. Mars and Aries energy. It's the Emperor, of course. It's divine masculine energy. And it's connecting very strongly here with this death card energy because they're trying to get over their ego. What's going on here? They've been hiding how they feel. They're holding on to this ankh. You know, this is yin yang energy, divine feminine and divine masculine energy. And, well, the thing is, look, they're holding on to what's like a crystal ball, you know, the third eye in it. They're realizing that this is a better fit than maybe they've been wanting to let on. Why is that? Because they've been hiding their feelings here. This is somebody who is used to kind of getting their own way. You know, it's the Emperor here. It can be that the person you're dealing with, can't even be you. You know, take things as they resonate, is an older man, kind of a fatherly figure, and that's often the case with the Emperor, but it's not always the Emperor energy. Look at that. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is how it's going. Wow. Yeah, this is real clear. Look how this is wanting to come down. Okay. So, Seven of Pentacles connecting right here with the Six of Pentacles. And there's the Five of Pentacles. It's the loss. It's the separation energy. You know, everybody here, there is a long-term energy that's here. So whether you've known your person for a very long time or something happened in this connection, which we can see here, because we see the giving energy in the Six of Pentacles of that coming. This person from the past, whether it's recent, a long time ago, of course, you're going to know that. And it's connecting here with the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Discs right in the beginning, waiting for this outcome. Getting impatient here. You know, there's kind of a dark energy look. So tired that there's two different shoes on. And look where this person is looking down. It's here at the Prince of Discs, and this is the divine masculine masculine energy in this card, again, because there is also a princess disc in this card. And it's the Knight of Pentacles. And it's coming in reverse here. And that's this person not working on their ego, not working on the connection, the commitment. And it's literally what you're waiting for here. Because here's the thing, this is Seven Pentacles. And there is an energy of the Six of Pentacles. This is Venus and Taurus energy. And those Six Pentacles take us directly into the Venus energy. And, well, yeah, it's the sixth planet. And this is of you waiting for this outcome. You know, you're holding on to this rake here and pushing this around. It's sort of like, are they skeletons? Are they doll heads? You know, it's barren here. It's wrapped around with victory wreaths. But you can see they're kind of everywhere, like this person's been going around and pushing it around. So she's waiting. So those six and that seventh pentacle really is assessing this situation. You've been waiting patiently, you know, letting your person what? Have space. Let them stew in whatever here, because there's some ego going on. But you're getting tired of it because you're also waiting for this Knight of Pentacles here to get it together and to come here and do some work. And somebody you can count on. It's reliable. Humility. Also, look at that. It's a bull. It's a stubborn energy. You know, it's the Knight It's the Knight of Pentacles. Interesting, because it's Virgo and Mercury energy. Whatever. And Mercury energy is thinking about it. It's the planet of the mind, but it's also communication, and it's in reverse here. This is literally what you're looking at and waiting for. The Nine of Swords is in reverse, connecting to you and connecting to your person. And this is a healing energy. This is where you're heading. I feel like you're getting tired. Your person also, you know, they're wanting to come here. You can see this in the Knight of Wands. The Emperor, too, is overseeing everything. The Emperor is hiding how they feel, by the way. And it's being, you know, there's some ego here. And there's some immaturity attached to that as well. But everybody's just had enough. It's the Nine of Swords. It's Gemini and Mars energy, you know. And it's that energy of, well, yeah, it's just the sadness around it, not sleeping. What's going on here? Where is this going? I mean, the mind, it almost looks like, well, yeah, the brains kind of it looks like spaghetti, and there's some darkness in there. It looks, are those caterpillars or centipedes? What's going on in there? You know, it's a lot. It's some anxiety. It's not feeling good about things. It's in reverse. So I really like this for you because look also why it's in reverse, because the Queen of Cups is here to begin healing, both for you, for this connection. I feel so, but let's see. This is Cancer and Neptune energy, and, you know, she's clear why she's here. She's holding up the cup. She's surrounded by the emotional energy. It's the most healing, the most supportive energy, and it's emotionally healing. And that's the thing. There's a lot of mental lack of clarity and yeah, a lot of, again, this came through quite early for you. It's the lack of emotional reciprocity, the emotional availability, which we see them literally here, even in the star card, kind of throwing it away, you know. And what's interesting is that 8th star here in the star card is a gift to the Strength card. That's bringing in Leo and the Sun energy, the source, the Strength card. So we know that there's a really strong attraction. You both are really physically attracted to each other, but sometimes it's kind of overwhelming. And I like this because we see that there is renewal going on and there's clarity coming. I feel like it's for you, and also everyone, your person is getting it, and I feel like they're also bringing it. You can see that. This is the healing energy here. But again, you can see the past energy of the lack of emotional availability. The lying is really clear, and it connects us right with the Ace of Cups in reverse. And that's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and that there's a feeling of disappointment, being let down because of this lie. So is the lie about how they feel? For sure. That's one of them. What else? Is it around what they wanted? Because the Ace of Cups, you know, oftentimes is beginning anew, somebody with a really emotional offering. So this is like the lie that also disrupted, of course, this connection. The Lover's card in reverse. They have regret. I'm going to tell you, it's the Lover's card, for the choices that they made. And they're connected directly to their ego, which has put everything stagnant here. The Prince of Discs, which is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, being stubborn, not working on it, not worrying, not the lack of humility. And it's also connecting to the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Swords in reverse. So this is a bad decision. This is the mental blocks. This is also the lying. They regret it. It's clear here. And this is where it put everybody, this Ace of Cups energy. So again, was there already some type of proposal? You know, what was that proposal? Starting something new together. Just being in bliss and in love. And emotionally giving energy here when it's in the upright. Maybe for some of you, even marriage. Whatever the case is, you were here. We know that. And you were also here. And enjoying this connection. And possibly getting ready to, or already somewhere else. But emotionally sharing. And you can see that it's the opposite. And it's very disappointing what happened. And it put everybody, well, yeah, it caused a lot of harm. It's a big part of this breakup. No contact, no communication, and or in separation energy. It's the disappointment around that. And it's the sadness around it and feeling like your person let you down. And you can see that they have. And it's really, there's a strong energy again of the ego here. The thing about the Seven of Pentacles too is you have been waiting. So are you still, how close are you to maybe not waiting anymore? Because we all have free will. Energies, outcomes, they can, they will, they do change. And minor arcanas, you know, we know are, it's a day-to-day energy, you know? So you're thinking about, you're getting tired of waiting. You know, she's been pregnant here, as you can see. That's what they're depicting in this energy. And she's ready. She's so tired. She's just ready for it to, she's, this energy, okay? There's no gender in tarot. Let's go, this person is ready for this outcome here. You know how it's pretty, it looks like it's pretty, you know, it's getting close to the end here. And is that sun going up, or is that sun going down? You know, a new day might be going down and it's getting ready to come up. So while that is happening, are you out or are you still here? Because you're really calling this in, I feel, manifesting this in, this healing energy. You really need that here. For some of you, it can't even be literally connecting to pregnancy and babies. I don't go there really in my YouTube readings, you know, but I'm hearing that somebody needs that validation. So it won't be for everybody, but it is here. But coming out of the Nine of Swords is a really good thing. I like that this is in reverse because it is a healing energy. It's relief from how things have been hurting, and we see that there is hope here returning. So is that, because this, by the way, is also telling us what we already know, that there's been a long cooling off period between you. But this is also telling us that it's healing now. This is literally the healing energy. And it's also feeling, well, yeah, it's feeling drawn to each other for that. And we see that the Queen of Cups is here to help that. And that's emotional healing around this love, or the love between you, also the friendship. And it's the emotional giving, the emotional supportive, nurturing energy, supportive energy, which we know here was really, grossly is the word that came to mind. That just sounds like really weird, but it was really held back here. You know, the emotions. The Lover's card again, it's Gemini energy. It's Archangel Raphael. And it's also the planet of love, it's Venus. Twin flame energy, yeah, for some of you. It's no contact twin flame energy. It's not for everybody. Soulmate energy as well. You know, but we know that this is not in harmony at the moment. And your person hasn't really been seeing things the way that they are, but we see that they're starting to change. Even the Emperor here, as I said that, I looked down and the Emperor, I almost felt like the head moved to kind of give me the side eye. Oh my gosh. Because I'm about to say that when this breakup energy, this, for some of you, it can't even be legal. There may have been some arguments and some discord, but they have a lot of regret, you know, for the stagnancy and for how things have gone. Because the Lovers in reverse is also connecting here to the Queen of Cups and the loss here in the Five of Pentacles. And the Queen of Cups, look, is right between the loss and right between the Ace of Swords. So the blocks, the lying, the dishonesty, the bad decisions. And the bad decisions here in the Ace of Swords is also a lot about the communication. So I'm wondering, well, yeah, if that's the emotional unavailability and withholding, and maybe there were some things they said to in an actual argument, because that's coming through in the Ace of Swords in reverse. They made some bad decisions or a decision. And of course, it's connecting to the Five of Pentacles, everything here, connecting to where it put everybody in the Ace of Cups in reverse, and they regret it. This is the regret here for those choices. The Nine of Pentacles here, also coming in reverse. And this is an energy of, well, yeah, where's that pentacle? Were you in the Nine of Pentacles? Were you heading in the Nine of Pentacles? Because this is a really abundant energy when it's here. You know, you can see all the seeds in this energy as well. I really like that. And they're growing into these beautiful, vibrant flowers. And this is everything coming in. You know, it's Virgo and Mercury energy. And it's in reverse here. So we know that we already know what we know. You know, I'm hearing I said what I said. That's weird. Anyway, it's connecting here also to the Star card. And despite this being a great energy in the upright, I am feeling and seeing the past energy. Look what's back here. It's a castle. It's a fortress. That's the journey of love. So somebody stepped away from that. It's interesting too, because look what's coming up from the ground. So how long have they also been standing here? Because there is still a very strong emotional connection. But we see also that there's a giving energy, but there was also a wasting energy. And again, that's the emotional energy for me around this commitment. Again, also, it's, you know, it's not super clear, but we know that it's around the commitment as well. So is it somebody that was having trouble with commitment for whatever reason? Well, yeah, obviously. But it's a lot about emotions here. It's coming through really strong for me today. But this Nine of Pentacles in reverse, there's also some jealousy coming through. And maybe even somebody who has been working a lot, in particular this Emperor energy. It's not going to be for everybody. And was so focused on that because you're waiting here for this Prince to bring this Pentacle. And that's the other thing. It's in reverse and they regret how things have been going. The stagnancy, the Death card in reverse, the lack of movement, the stagnancy also in their ego. Okay? And just the transformative energy of your person that you've been waiting for connects with the Prince of Discs. So that's also playing a big part. It's the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It's just being stubborn. And that comes through here with our Emperor energy. Some arrogance, some immaturity, some stubborn energy. Because that Pentacle here, look at that. You know, this Prince Disc comes over here to the 9 discs. This Knight of Pentacles comes over here. Look, it's like they're sitting on a watermelon. Well, that's interesting. There's some reunion energy. And look, there is like a city behind again. It almost looks like more than just a fortress, that there's something else going back here. So again, there's like a separation from each other. We know that. But maybe even from, for some of you, long distance energy, third party involvement, highly possible here. Interesting how that's coming through. But that energy of the Emperor, because look at this Knight of Pentacles comes over here and puts this Pentacle and the 9 of Pentacles, that's given us the 10 of Pentacles, isn't it? You know, and this Emperor is just not letting some ego go, holding on to something. And it slowed everything down. They do regret it. You're waiting here for now, but for how much longer? The Princess Swords was sitting here waiting patiently, and it's interesting because it's the divine feminine energy in this particular card of the Knight of Swords. And that's Libra and Mercury energy. And Mercury, as we know, is the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. And by the way, if you watch my readings, you've probably heard me say this before, but there's a strong connection to reading, writing, and reading and writing in the Mercury energy. And look, there's a scroll here, which is interesting. That connects us to a lot of other energies. But it's being like, there's little, and as I say that, are those bees or are those butterflies? I think those are butterflies. Whatever the case is, it's kind of like, you know, it's not going anywhere. And that's a lot to say. So is that a message? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. And because we see here that they regret having withheld. So for me, this is already a message of healing. Just waiting for them to get over their ego. There's an apology here that you really need. You really need this from this Emperor. You know, and whatever the case is, eventually, should it not come, this is going to be reversed and you will be out, right? If you're not already. But it's necessary. You're manifesting that in. You can see it. And that's why the Queen of Cups is here. It's magician energy for me, you know, and co-creating with the Queen of Cups today. And also here the Princess Swords, the Knight of Swords, with a lot to say and changing everything. So they have a lot to say here. And it could be also with this Prince of Wands energy, this Knight of Wands energy, that it's just coming in really fast. You know, and that sword packs a lot of punch. There's some conflicting energy there, but there's also the truth in there. That's the transactional energy. That's the clarity. And it looks like it might be coming through in a message here. And again, look, it's like a journey coming here from these mountains where they're also the same ones here. And there's the fire. So it can be that it can't even be, by the way, that there's this seeing each other in person and there's some travel involved. I mean, you can see it, but it's strong for a lot of you that it's a message because they have regret. So we're going to keep this here. I'm bringing in another deck because my question is, you know, we see that a message is coming in. Well, yeah, for me, that's what's coming in here. And it's a message of apology. It's a healing message that I feel you need, and maybe even before you go. But the question I have, and I think you probably have it too, and because I don't always ask them, is are they coming back in here with an offer? And I'm just sitting here looking at my decks and seeing where I feel that I want to go. And I think I'm feeling my little deck today. It's already shuffled, but I want to move the energy some more. This Knight of Swords, by the way, that Libra energy, that's the thing. The Queen of Swords is in reverse, and that's also Libra energy. It's Libra ruled by Venus, which we know is the planet of love, connecting directly with the lovers in reverse. So that lying is what they regret too, which caused a lot of this energy, the breakup energy. It was a big part of it. And, well, yeah, the Princess Swords here is coming with that energy now because that's the Libra energy here as well. The Knight, the Divine Feminine energy, it's a very giving energy of Libra and Mercury, and that's Libra. It's bringing in the infinity symbol, and that's the balance. The Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine energies as well, and that's somebody, your person, who's trying to get out of their ego here because there's an overabundance of Divine Masculine energy, you know, that coming from that place of making decisions based on, you know, the ego. And that's balancing it out here quite literally. You know, this Knight of Swords is not the Emperor, but she has what she needs. She's learned from the best, from the Queen of Swords, and also Justice, who was in her family, who's in her. They live in the same castle. And she's here to help the Emperor get this truth and clarity out. And that's the Libra energy too. And it's the truth. It's a solution. It's the truth coming out, thereby helping to bring a solution, some resolution to this hurt that we know has happened here. And healing energy, that's what I want to say. So I'm just moving it now. Unless something goes flying, I'm not taking it yet. I want to ask some questions. Is our person today coming in here with more than an apologetic message, which can be handwritten, but is most likely email, SMS, social media? Whoa, okay. It's the Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, so they're having trouble with the commitment. The Hierophant, this is in their ego still. The Divine Masculine energy, it's Taurus energy. And, well, yeah, it's in reverse. And this is a card of commitment, marriage, long-term connections. And, well, yeah, and it's here with the Queen of Pentacles. We don't have that here. It's the Queen of Swords I'm thinking of. But it's in reverse here. So it's well, yeah, it's not moving. So do I feel like they're coming in here with this pentacle? Our answer is that they might not be coming in right now with an offer. But let's ask some more questions. This Queen of Pentacles in reverse, we know that this is Capricorn and Saturn energy. The Queen of Pentacles is a very... well, it's a lot of guy energy around it too. Can make things grow that weren't growing. She's very domestic. You know, new beginnings here. There's a lot of, again, Mother Earth energy is what I wanted to say. She's like the apprentice to the Empress here. Interesting. And that's the Hierophant. So there's still the overabundance here. Look, holding on to, I think that this showed that it came down, I hope. The camera just ended. But we asked the question, are they coming in with more than a message? And it's validating that it's communication, you know, and that it's the Queen of Wands in reverse. So it's not right this minute. You can see actually the fear in this king's face. So we didn't miss much with that camera dying out. The King of Swords is Gemini energy, and it's Mercury. It's communication. And the ruling planet for Gemini, it's Mercury again. Lots of Mercury energy here today. And that's my throat chakra has been pretty wild in preparing and going into your reading. And it's what they're thinking about. It's with intent. It's somebody who's been thinking for a long time about what they want to say. So here's the thing. There is a message coming. It's a healing message. And it's going to, I feel like, come in and it's going to be a lot. You know, but it does feel like it's going to be maybe out of nowhere. It's a little impulsive. It's a hot and cold energy. And I want to show you the actual card. Look, there's the infinity symbol. And surrounding it is a snake. That's energetic movement. It's the shedding of the skin too. It's a confident energy. You know, wearing her crown here. Almost looks like she's sunburned or has some freckles. I actually really like that. And yeah, it's in her hair. She has a lot of golden hair. It almost looks like, yeah, it's like emotional energy. There's fish in there. Okay, that's interesting. Wow, because, well, that's a lot of emotional energy, so that they're still a little bit afraid. There's the emotional withholding is what has been a big part of this connection, a big reason I feel like. We see that literally that they are holding on to it and they want to bring it. So that's an emotional apology and a message for me, and that's communication. That has been validated here. It's really very clear. There's just some fear here. And is there anything else coming through? Let's move the energy again. We're going to ask again. You know, there's really a validation that it's communication, and maybe that's all it is. And please remember, you know, everyone has free will, you and your person and everybody else, you know, that whatever, interference, however you want to look at it, the world. Everybody's making decisions. You might be a good driver and somebody else isn't, and they make a bad decision and it affects you. Energies, outcomes, they can, they will, they do change. The future is not fixed. So should we not get that answer that they're bringing in more than an apology, it might still happen for you. Or maybe you don't even want it. Maybe you've reversed this and said, yeah, I'm taking this cup and this healing and I'm out of here. It's the Ace of Swords still. Look, it's still in reverse here. So they're still blocked. We know that they're coming here with communication. Exactly when, you know, is the question. And are they bringing more? So we know they're coming in with communication. But are they bringing in more? It's the High Priestess. The Hierophant in reverse and the High Priestess here. You're trying to figure it out. Everybody's trying to figure out what to do because the High Priestess and the Hierophant is both here. You know, it's the lack of healing still. And, well, yeah, this is also, I got to tell you, coming in energy of, it's a little bit of magician energy in the sense that this is taking it to another level emotionally. Is that what you want? It's a decision here, you know? And of course, for you, this is really here for you as well. It's divine feminine energy. It's Cancer energy. And this isn't about gender, by the way. Of course, it's trusting yourself and trusting your intuition and making that decision. But I got to tell you, it's also things coming out, you know? So this is more validation of the message. And it could be that what we continue to ask is in that message. And it's going to surprise you. Okay, so this is the last. We're going to bring in some channeled love messages after. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards, aho. It's the Three of Swords. This is an apology. This is a message of apology for sure, I have to tell you. It's an emotional apology. It's healing energy coming in. It's what is needed here. It's really, they're slow even with that, but when they come, when they get over this ego and things are moving again, there's going to be a lot going on here. There's a lot to say. I do feel that it's coming through in a message. It's the Three of Swords in reverse, and we already know that it was in the upright. You know, it's just not even a question. It's the Saturn Libra energy, the heartbreak around this. For some of you, a legal connection. Whatever the case, it's the healing. It's the healing, it's the physical healing, it's the apologetic energy around it. Look, taking everybody out of the Nine of Swords, putting everybody in the Queen of Cups energy. This is a message that you've been waiting for, that I feel like your heart really needs. Again, it's not really clear here that they're coming with an offer. We're going to ask if there is, and then we're going to close it because I'm feeling like it might be blocked. I don't think we're going to get that answer today. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. And if you follow my readings, I don't generally ask questions, excuse me. It's just not what I need. It's not how I communicate with my guides. And I'm really just, what they want to send through here is that it's a message. Look, it's justice. It's the truth. It can be that this reunion going around it is in person. Again, it's also clear for me that it's a message, but it's justice. It's Libra energy, and we know that this energy is already here. It's a solution. It's the truth coming out. It's a major arcana, so there is a new beginning here. Is it together or is it apart? But the truth is coming. It's the rebalancing here, so I really like this. It's the major arcana card, and of course, it's the planet of love. It's Venus, and you know, it's like a victory wreath. It's also a reunion wreath. It's a wrapping around Lady Justice here as she comes in. Also removing this mask that has really, that your person has really been wearing. Okay, so I think that that is it, guys. There's not anything else coming through. Anything else coming through the King of Wands. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands in reverse. And we know, I really feel this energy of the two of you of having a lot of chemistry. So when things are working, they're really working. And when they're not, they're not. This is how it goes sometimes. So I'm ready to put the tarot down, and Spirit said, yeah, here's a message for you. It's the King of Wands, and we know the Queen of Wands is also here in reverse, which is kind of like a lack of confident energy. But the King of Wands is here. It's a passionate energy between you as well. It's kind of like the fire. Well, it's the fiery energy. It's the energy of love. And I really do feel that connection between you that sometimes can be some power struggles. I mean, this Three of Cups here in this deck is actually on fire, and that's not generally the energy of the Three of Cups. It's a fire coming out of the Three of Cups here. This is reunion energy. This can be an offer. This is a celebratory energy. It's the soul connection energy. It's also Mercury in Cancer, and that's Mercury again, you know, thinking about this. Mercury, the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. It's a big giant heart. And look what's around here. It's a lot of reunion, sort of victory wreath here. It's on fire. The heart is on fire. That's a passionate, urgent energy here with the King of Wands. The question is, and it's a rhetorical question, because this is an energetic movement. We know that. It's a King of Wands. And there's a card here that needs to be seen, and then we're really going to close the tarot. But also, there's a shedding of the skin there. Are they shedding their ego finally? Because we see that they're trying to. They're in it. But we see with the Death card, that's a lot of what's keeping them back from saying they're sorry and being, it's emotionally giving, the emotional giving that you need in the truth. Because look at this. The Ace of Swords came down twice in reverse. The Lover's card in reverse. The Queen of Swords. The lack of truth. The lack of clarity. Bad decisions that they regret. Their ego is what's been holding them back. We see it in the Emperor. And now we're seeing, look, the apologetic energy. The Three of Swords, the divine timing. Communication here. Also growth in the way I feel like of somebody getting out of their ego. Getting into the Queen of Cups counterpart, the King of Cups energy, which is the opposite of that. And coming here with the truth. Fast energy, it's the fastest energy. Look, there's the fire. That's also the fire in their heart. Oh, yeah. So is that the shedding of their ego when they come? Because it's fast. It's a faster energy than we thought. And Spirit wanted to send that down. Look, it's the Hangman wanted to show itself underneath. It was peaking and peaking, and sometimes I just hear that I'm not supposed to look, and I was supposed to look. That's Pisces energy again. It's a major arcana. It's the Hangman. It's Uranus, and that's them working on coming. That's them working on their ego. That's them working on, at the very least, this apology. Are they going to have a lot to say? Yeah. This might be a hard conversation, but it's going to be healing in the end. And I really like this for you because I know that you need this. You've been patiently waiting here. I mean, you have two different shoes on. And this isn't about gender. I want to tell you, it's the energy in the card. As you push around this victory or reunion energy. So what is the outcome that you're waiting for? A message with the truth. What is in that truth and what's to come? Again, it can also be that it's going to be a reunion in person. You know, even around friends and family, possibly. Okay, so we got as much as we were going to get, didn't we? We didn't get the overall energy. That happens sometimes. I'm going to bring in some channel love messages. Messages from their higher self. Messages from your person. Maybe one wants to be here, maybe not. We don't always get an overall energy. What do you want to say to your person? Messages from their higher self. You're hard to resist. Thinking about you keeps me going. Please forgive me. Look at that. 3 of Swords in reverse and Justice. The 9 of Swords in reverse. The apology, the giving energy, and the 6 of Pentacles here. All hovering over here, the 7 of Pentacles, waiting to get out. Connecting also with the Prince of Wands, maybe wanting to jump on there, you know. It's so hard not being in contact. What's going on here? I can't tell you how much I miss our long conversations. There's a lot of Mercury energy here today, both past, current, and upcoming. When something good happens, I immediately want to write you. Yeah, it's a lot of that here. I didn't really know love until I met you. That's it. That is all that is coming through. It's a lot. That's too many. That's too many. We're going to look here. Thinking about you. That's too many, guys. And sorry about that. 3. This is the most I take. These are yours. They're trying to get one over on me here. There really is a lot to say. I'm captivated by you. My heart has never stopped beating for you. What do you believe? What's for you? It's a decision here too, you know. I mean, you can see it. You are on my mind 24/7. Beautiful souls, I'm going to bring in some totems today. And yeah, I don't look. Feeling like I want to dig from the bottom. And numbers and letters also come through. Wow. Oven mitts. Look, you need them for this heart energy. You know, I mean, it's the emotional energy. It's the 3 of Cups. It's a divine timing, communication. It's Mercury in Cancer, but this energy here, the 3 of Cups, is on fire. Oven mitts. Yeah, and that's why I just feel like everything feels kind of subdued, but like it's been being held back. There's a rose, so there is an offer. We know there's a message. What else? We did not get a clear answer. Growth, love. Look at this, the heart with the rose on it. Okay, the key. Also connecting us to the High Priestess, connecting us to the Hierophant, connecting us even to the 7 of Cups. Somebody choosing to offer it or somebody choosing to use it. Because there is something coming here. There's a reveal, you know, things being revealed. We know that already. You might even know already what it is, but you've been waiting for it. And yeah, there's a confident energy that comes through with the parrot. It's sort of like royalty, you know. There's 2 flowers here. They're on kind of like where it's almost like hangman energy in some ways. And it's also a messenger. Look, oh my gosh, okay. Well, that's interesting. It's a flag. That's going to resonate for somebody waving a flag. That might be for location for some of you. I've never seen that. There's that key. Look, there's also the key to the heart. It's a horseshoe. Somebody's preparing their horse. That's a humility. That's an energy of humility. That's the apologetic energy. They're preparing their horse to come for this apology. What else? It's a lot of the energies ride the horse, you know. It's again, it's humility, it's pushing through obstacles, it's preparing to move. You know, it's the horseshoe, and it's also considered lucky. I'm putting that here with the please forgive me because it's preparing for that. And look, yeah, my gosh, we're going to talk about this. So it's a little deer, and when they come around, we actually have one that's been coming around. They come around because they sense you need healing. They're very spiritual when they connect with you, in particular the little ones, because they'll stop coming when they get older. They start to wander you know, and when they're feeding themselves, when they figured it out, you probably won't see them again if they've been coming into your garden. But they come in when you need healing. It's a lot like cats, you know. They absorb some of the negative energy around you. I really like that. And that's Queen of Cups energy for me. We're going to put it here. And look at that. It's a 4-leaf clover. Well, I mean, that's the 4 areas of support and stability. Mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical. It's serendipity. It's love coming in. It's health, abundance, love, peace, luck. It's everything. It's for some of you, there might even be a connection to Ireland. That's just kind of almost a given for me, but it's not for everybody, I know. Here's a helm. Which direction are you going to go? Where is this going? There was a block. We got as much as we could get out here. That's the helm to a ship, which of course is moving and traveling on the divine, on the water. That's the emotional energy. It's turning here, and we know that. That's things changing in an emotional way, in the direction also of this connection. So where is it going? Are you getting on here and turning that and going? Are you turning this together and coming together? There's a lot of that energy. There's the 0 connecting us to the full energy. I'm hearing some, I just heard a really strong, almost like, oh, it was like a voicemail sound in my head. Okay. Somebody might be receiving that. It's a 0, and that's connecting us to the full energy, Aquarius energy, the fool's journey, Uranus, the change, the fresh, the clean slate, taking a chance here. The 6, that's rebalancing. That's the balancing. That's also the healing energy of the Queen of Cups. My gosh. Together. And 44, the last 2 numbers coming down. Your angels are with you. Angels are here today, present in your connection. I really, really love that. Listen, and that's also connecting with the High Priestess, because I just heard a message that, yeah, things are changing. The manifesting here, look, there's 2. It's kind of like both of you, what you've been manifesting, but I also know you've been manifesting the healing everybody has, and that things are changing and coming here, and it's connecting with me to the High Priestess and your intuition. And I'm hearing that I need to tell you to listen and to face what you need to face. Yeah, and should you be coming back together, there needs to be a new foundation of trust that's built here. And it looks like if that's where you're heading, it looks pretty good. The outcome here is looking positive. I'm going to hold it up. There's a W, C, F, and a J. There are no vowels, so probably not spelling something. The numbers can also be birth dates, anniversaries, ages. The letters can be initials from names, locations. Again, sometimes it spells things. And if you wanted to borrow this 0 and make that an O, because you can, it could say Joe, you know, Mo. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't think it's really spelling anything else. Oh, friend or foe. Isn't a foe? That's a fawn. That's the deer. Okay. I'm getting silly now. Sometimes I just get really into the letters. So it's probably good that there's no vowels here. I'm going to hold it up so you can see it. And of course, some of them are here on the table. That is your reading today. It was my total honor. I really enjoyed your reading. I wish you well, the best outcome possible. For your highest good, the highest good of those around you and your person today. Thank you again for joining me. If you enjoyed today's reading, I would really appreciate it if you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. It really helps to keep things moving. I really, so much more than I can say, so thank you. I'm sending you love and light always. I love you. Take care of yourself, and I look forward to seeing you at another love reading.